The story is all about the boy who cried wolves, or the shepherd boy and the wolf. Hi, I am just an elementary student and having so many teachers while I was in my lower grades, and life is enjoying. Therefore, I should cherish it. I have a good teacher, a bad teacher, and when I was in 5th grade, we have this teacher who is so very good at telling stories. He even told us the story about the shepherd boy and the wolf, or the boy who cried wolf. A shepherd boy landed his master sheep near a dark forest not far from the village. Soon he found life in the pasture very dull. All he could do is to amuse himself was to talk to his dog or play on his shepherd pipe. One day, as he sat watching the sheep and the quiet forest and thinking what he would do should he see a wolf, he thought of a plan to amuse himself. His master had told him to call for help should a wolf attack the flock, and the villagers would drive it away. So now, though he had not seen anything that even looked like a wolf, he ran toward the village shouting at the top of his voice, "Wolf! Wolf!" As he expected, the villagers who heard the cry dropped their work and ran in great excitement to the pasture. When they got there, they found the boy doubled up with laughter at the trick he had played on them.
Fooled you! Look at you all! There's no wolf!
The villagers were angry of the foolishness of the boy, but ignored this, thinking that he was just a little boy. A few days later, the shepherd boy again shouted, "Wolf! Wolf!" Again, the villagers ran to help him, only to be laughed at again.
It's the wolf! Help! Somebody help me!
The kind-hearted villagers rushed to help him again, but then, when they got there, it's all the same situation.
I can't believe it! You all are so foolish! You fell for it again! There's no wolf!
Once again, the villagers forgave him and returned back to home. The next day, the boy decided to fool them again.
Help! Wolf! Wolf! Help!
The villagers ran to help the boy again.
It is so easy to fool you all. There is no wolf.
The villagers were very angry with the boy's behavior, and they returned back to home again. Then one evening, as the sun was sitting behind the forest and the shadows were creeping and over the pasture, a wolf really did spring from the underbrush and fall upon the sheep. The boy was very scared.
Help me! Somebody please help! It's the wolf! He'll eat my sheep! Help!
In terror, the boy ran toward the village shouting, "Wolf! Wolf!"
Not again! This time I'm not falling for his trick. Let's just ignore him.
But though the villagers heard the cry, they did not run to help him as they had before. "He cannot fool us again," they said. Unafraid and unrestricted, the wolf killed a great many of the boy's sheep and then slipped away into the forest. And the moral lesson of the story: liars are not believed even when they speak the truth.
Wow, what a good story. Our teacher is very good in telling stories. Of course, he is good at telling stories.
Okay class, be quiet. Now that you have learned about the telling stories, let us ask a question first.
I am so amazed at what happened during that time because our teacher is good at telling stories.
Jobert, can you please answer this kind of question?
I answered the question very well. He just only asked about what is the moral lesson of the story. Then I answered. So when I go home, I told them about what happened during the discussion or the stories that has been told to us by our teacher, and it seems that they are so very amazed about the moral lesson of the story.
Please be noted that our topic for today's discussion is about what is noun. Noun is a word that functions as a name of a specific object or set of objects, such as living creatures, places, actions, qualities, states of existence, or ideas. Two types of nouns, the proper noun and the common noun. Proper noun is a noun that identifies a single entity and is used to refer to that entity, such as London, Jupiter, Sarah, or Microsoft. While common noun, it is a more generalized version of a proper noun, which names a specific living or non-living thing, place, or idea.
Few moments later.
These are the activities related to the story. So these are the guide questions for the story entitled The Shepherd Boy Who Cried Wolves. Number 1, what is the title of the story? Number 2, who are the characters of the story? Number 3, why villagers didn't help the shepherd boy when he needs help? Number 4, what happened if you lie in someone or to your parents, friends, classmates, or even teachers? Number 5, do you think lying is a good start of speaking truth? Number 6, what wolf portrayed in the real world? Number 7, what shepherd boy portrayed in the real world? And number 8, what is the moral lesson of this story? Activity number 1. With the direction, arrange me and identify the common noun and proper noun. Here are the jumbled words that you must arrange. These are the answer key. The answer for number 1 is village, for number 2 is shepherd boy, for number 3 is forest, for sheep, and the last one is wolf.
We have done a springboard entitled Grammar Lesson Springboard Ladder Book of Learning. First, we did a cartoon character boy who is stepping on the ladder one by one. First ladder that is stepped on is the noun. Second is the pronoun. And the third one is verb. And the fourth is adverb. While the last one is the adjective. Since you have read all of those things, you may now have your grammar correctly.